Hi guys, I was praying yesterday in the morning and it seems like I heard a memory game, and I was thinking of that game that we used to play when you were a kid, and you would flip over a card, and well, the first thing that I thought of, I don't remember what they were pictures of, but first thing I thought of was an apple, which then I immediately thought of Adam and Eve, and I said, well, I don't want the apple. But anyways, I don't know if it was people's faces, but I I don't know. I just kind of thought about it for a while, and saw a few pictures in my head, and I also just saw this light that was coming from Jesus's heart, and it was like going really fast and touching different places, maybe even touching my heart. But so when I thought about it and thought about what God was trying to tell me, this is kind of what played out in my head. Jesus and I were playing the memory game, and I flipped one of the cards over, and it was a picture of this beautiful heart, and there was just light coming from it. And on the top of it, it said Jesus's heart, and it was just beautiful. This really pretty red color, and it just radiated. And I flipped another card over, and that heart didn't look so good. There were some dark areas and scars on it, and above the heart was my name, and it was just kind of disappointing to see the difference between them. And when we go through traumatic experiences in our life, I think, we have little dark areas on our heart because of that, or if we do things that we feel are wrong and we have shame from it, that just kind of weighs on our heart, and it might make little notches in our heart. But if we process through those old things with Jesus, He, I believe, kind of heals our heart and heals us of our past, and we just need to process our past with Him. But anyways, I was looking at the heart, and I started to, I was just kind of disappointed that my heart looked like that, and I had shame, and I just started to flip him over, and he just grabbed my hand, and he just said, stop. And I said, but they're not a match. And he was like, look. And then I looked over to my side, and I saw the cross, and I felt like he was saying, because of the cross, your heart can look like mine because of the forgiveness of our past. And he said, try picking my heart up and putting it over yours. And so I picked the card up, and I flipped it over on top of my heart, and all of a sudden this light just came out and around and just kind of swirled around, and it actually hit my heart on my body, and I just felt all this I guess acceptance and maybe healing in my heart. So I felt like he was doing a work in my heart. And when I flipped the card back over, my heart was then looked like Jesus. And he said, what do you think now? And I said, looks like a match. And he said, yes. And so then I flipped another, so I took the pair and put it together, and kind of kept it by my heart. And then I flipped another card over, and it was Jesus's heart again, and I flipped a card over to try to find a match, and it was a heart that also had some dark areas and scars, but it was a different person's name. And he said, what do you think about that one? Do you think that one's a match? And I said, well, it can be. And I said a prayer for that person that they would bring their heart close to Jesus. And I flipped the card over, and same thing. And there was just this light emanating around the room, and I just feel like it traveled to whatever person that was, whatever person he meant that to be in the spirit, just because I know that our prayers are powerful for each other. And I think that I'm not sure why God would speak to me in that way, or even why I feel like it was him, because I don't know where that came from, why all of a sudden I thought of the memory game. But I do believe he does need to heal parts in our heart. And I think we just need to look back through our past and know that Jesus was there with us through it all, and he's here with us now, and he can heal our heart of the past. And you know, when in the Bible Jesus spoke in parables, and I don't know if that's kind of like what he was doing with this, you know, that he said a memory game and then he was showing me pictures like that. But I also think it has to do with he just wants to spend time with us. And, you know, we used to enjoy when we were younger playing games with our mother or father, and it just developed a lot of good memories and made us feel good, and we could laugh and just enjoy it. And you know, we have those memories to look back at, and I think he wants to make those same memories with us. And I think he just he wants me to tell you and ask you to play the memory game with him. And when you think about him and think about his heart, put it close to yours, and know that you're a match with him. And we just need to be paired with Jesus. And we always win whatever game we're playing, because he already fought the battle for us. And I just think it's amazing what Jesus did for us, and that he wants to spend time with us. And I think he just wants to help us and be with us and enjoy time with them. So I'm just thankful that he hasn't left us alone. And just remember to that Jesus's heart is always there, right next to you, and he's just waiting for you to be heart to heart, and just to spend time with them. Jesus loves you. Have a wonderful day.